Sorry we're late. We've been very busy. Alan has started a side hustle with his landscaping services.
They used to call me Mr. Grass.
Why?
Because I always kept it in the short grass.
I don't know what that means. But Alan, knows so much about
Hello,
the yard
Sin.
that our neighbors were asking him for his advice, which I think is sexy. You do?
That's sexy?
I think so.
Okay. Well, you think so. Hello, Christy Kincaid Norris. Second up tonight. Hello, Linda. Hector, my man. Edison Al. Hello, Becky. Jakob. Hello, ACNC12. Adrienne. Christina. Analu. Kelly. Boy, we got a very, very best customers tonight. Man. Our very best customers. These are oaked sandwich level customers.
Oops. Look, comments are turned off.
That's interesting. You want me to turn them on?
I don't know. Maybe if people are rude, then we can.
They're
we don't have
always
to do it right
they're
now.
always rude on
We have to do it
YouTube.
right now.
On YouTube, they're always rude.
Do you have the comments turned off on our other videos?
I don't know. You'd have to check. I don't know. I don't think so.
I posted a video today, and I was just trying to see if anybody liked it. And Alan has the comments turned off. I'm like, well, is this?
I didn't do
There's
it.
comments on the other ones.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. If they are.
Anyway. All right. Well.
Hello, Rachel, South Carolina. Carolyn, you aren't rude. You're lewd.
What part of South Carolina?
Charleston.
Yay. That's where Outer Banks was filmed.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
Oh, because I
Don't care. I care. We talked to the guy that played JJ today. We interviewed him, and it's going to play back tomorrow on the Kid Craddock Morning Show. And I totally embarrassed myself.
Yeah, you did.
It was bad. It was bad. It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
We'll talk a little bit about that on the podcast
Sweet.
because it led to a very touching moment.
Okay, let's do a sound check.
Well, I've been talking, and here I am talking some more.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Sharon Head, please pick up the red courtesy phone. Sharon Head, please pick up the red courtesy phone. Sharon Head.
Ready? Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I am Kelly Raspberry Evans, and this is my husband and my co-host, Alan Evans.
Hello, Alan. Hey, Trey. In the house.
Master Gardener. We're
Oh,
starting the recording of our podcast
yes.
late tonight because Alan was being consulted on a huge landscaping project being taken on by our neighbors who got some suggestions from a professional landscaping service, correct?
They got a professional to come by, sketch them up some plans because they want to redo their entire landscaping, both front yard and backyard around their pool.
And Alan went and poo-pooed on everything.
They said, you know what?
They couldn't have been more wrong, were they, Alan?
They texted up A-Train. They said, hey, A-Train, I got a professional who's giving me these plans. We want to run this by you and make sure this is okay.
Because they see how beautiful our yard is, because that's what you work nonstop. I really think you should start a landscaping consulting business.
I'm just joking. I'm flattered that they asked me, and I told.
He poo-pooed half the project.
I didn't. I just.
No, this isn't going to work. What are they thinking?
No, the guy is selling plants. I mean, he wants to put a lot of plants
as many as possible.
But you got to look towards the future, right? I mean, they already had some beautiful, what I call anchor plants. So they had some.
Did you coin the term?
No, I didn't. I did, I guess, because there's like anchor stores at a mall. Well, in a landscape, you have anchor plants. It's like,
See,
right.
You should write a book.
Well, there you go. So they already had some really nice big anchor plants or foundation plants. And then the plan showed where they were going to plant some oleanders very close to some palm trees. And our neighbor was asking me, she said, what do you think about that? I said, well,
poo-poo.
These palm trees are huge, beautiful palm trees. I said, why do you want to take away the attention on these guys? Go with the rest of what he said. But these oleanders, they get big. I mean, they will grow up almost as big as your palm trees here. and then they die off.
Fighting each other.
And then they die off in the winter, and they're poisonous. So I said, "Are you concerned about your dogs?" And she said, "Well, yeah, kind of." I said, "Well, they chew on a leaf. I mean, they could be goners." So, yeah, we poo-pooed the oleander, and there's a holly called a Nellie R. Stevens holly.
Who knew?
Yes.
My husband.
I did. We have one in our front yard. I don't know if you knew that.
Where?
Well, it's right here outside the office. It's called,
really?
Yes, it's called a Nellie R. Stevens holly. And
who knew?
They are beautiful, big bushes, evergreen bushes, but they get big. And the plan showed where he wanted to plant 2 of these really close to one another. And I poo-pooed that because I told her, look, these get 20 feet tall, 15 feet wide, and you're not going to have any room to walk through your gate here in about 5 years. So, yeah, just things like that, things like that.
Yeah, so Alan's here for all and earlier this week, I took him to my former neighbors, Linda and Shirley. I don't know if anybody's listened to the Kid Craddock Morning Show for a long time. You've heard me talk about Linda and Shirley when I lived here, and I was newly divorced. I had a new baby. My parents weren't living here. They were my surrogate grandparents to my daughter. They love her. They love me. They're so sweet. And their whole backyard, all the landscaping was destroyed by a tornado that passed through, took down the fence. They got that back up. And Alan's going to sketch them out some landscaping, which is really sweet.
Now, they also had a lot of room, and I think they didn't hire a professional. They just wanted me to draw it.
Because I offered.
Which
I offered.
I'm happy to do, but
she was going to just, go buy some plants. I said, let Alan do this for you.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I like doing that kind of stuff. My sister's asked me twice to do that.
Yeah, you're very good at it.
I really don't mind.
I'm serious. You'd make more money doing that than you do doing this podcast. Just saying.
I don't know about that.
I know that.
Back in the day, pulling back the kimono, seriously, back in the day when I was a corporate desk monkey, I would sit behind my corporate desk and think, what kind of business could I start? Like, what do I know anything about at these 5 minutes where I could say, peace out to the man, walk out this corporate door and start my own thing? And it was a company called We Dig Design.
Did you copyright it? Somebody's going to steal it.
Well, this was 20 years ago.
I'm
sure someone has We Dig Design.
Well, you could do We Dig Design better.
But it was We Dig Design. That was going to be my landscaping company. We Dig
Design now.
That was going to be my landscaping company is We Dig Design.
Alan.
What?
You love it.
Well, I love it, but I don't want to.
We need one more side.
No, I love it, but I don't want to do it. I mean, I draw.
But then you have a team that does it for you.
Yeah.
You're the mind. You're the talent. You're the genius. You just tell them to put it here and there.
Keep going.
Alan,
keep going.
We have another side hustle
we're
hatching right here live on the A Sandwich with Some Lovin podcast. But honestly, Alan is very talented. That is one of the things I really admire about my husband is when he wants to learn about something and he has an interest in it, he doesn't do it like just, I'll just kind of read a book. He studies it and learns it and gets really good at it.
We call that balls to the wall.
I wish I was more like that.
I told Kelly, I said, next January, when we do our bucket list, I'm going to add, because I know 2 languages now. I know English. I mean, some people could debate you on that, but I do know a little bit of English. And I'm a master debater, so I would debate you on that. And then I know Australian. So I know those 2 languages, and I want to learn German.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, now that we have a German dog, I want to talk to her in German.
Yeah, because I'm sure she would understand you better. I told Alan, if you had only decided this from day one, you remember when everybody went nuts over coronavirus and the, what was that? Rosetta Stone said, we'll give you 3 months free to learn a foreign language. Well, guess what? I think that window is closed. You could be speaking fluent German now.
If I had started, I could have.
I think Duolingo is another app. I know people mostly use it for Spanish, but I bet they do other language with Duolingo, right? Or is it just Spanish? I don't know. I can look it up later. We got a podcast to get to, and we got some fun stuff to talk about. Alan and I have finally caved to a lot of people's suggestions and started watching a few shows on Netflix together. He actually raised his voice at me and told me I was no fun to watch shows with.
I mean, we can get into that story and we'll let the listeners decide.
It's true. I'm not that much fun to watch shows with. And so that was fun. And then I talked him into going grocery shopping with me. Ladies, you talk about pulling teeth to get Alan to do anything with me involving a grocery store. He trusts me to go out and pick out steaks and things like that I know nothing about, just so he doesn't have to go. And I don't know how I did it, but I convinced him to go with me. And we'll get into that.
Now, wait a second.
As well.
Who was going out and procuring all the goods during the worst of the coronavirus epidemic?
I said with me.
Now
with me.
Yeah, now with you, I would prefer to go in there because I walk in, grab my S, and I walk out.
Well, he actually told me after the fact, thank you.
You tend to
thank you
engage and dawdle.
That's what I do.
E&D.
Embrace it because it ain't changing.
No, it ain't.
Right?
I've seen that since day one.
Sometimes you just have to give into that. And we're also going to talk about the latest adventures in training a new dog that we just signed the adoption papers on. That's been fun. Alan's been really studying Caesar Milan, and corrects me on a daily basis because everything, apparently,
you got to train your humans.
The humans are the ones that are wrong. Animals are never wrong, according to Alan, just me.
They're only as good as their handler, I'll tell you that.
That would be me. So that's the problem with that. And then a fun little YouTube video I posted at the request of my cousin Cindy. So we got a lot to get to today.
Wow.
I know.
I have some stuff too.
You might have to save it, babe.
Oh, come on.
You might have to save it.
I have show content.
But first of all, I'll tell you about something I've just started doing. People are always asking me about my skin and what I do. And, I have been, well, they are.
Time.
It's not a dime.
Second dime.
People always ask me about my skincare routines.
Third dime.
And, I've tried different things. What worked for me when I was a teenager does not work for me at my age now. But I've been seeing more and more of this product. This, actress Olivia Wilde. She's also, a producer director. She's just stunningly beautiful. Has the most beautiful skin, and she has been talking about True Botanicals, and it's the skincare line. She said she wishes she had when she was in her 20s, which she, like myself, no longer is. I think I may be a tad older than Olivia Wilde, but still, her skin, translucent, gorgeous. I wanted to find out what she's doing. And so I've started using True Botanicals. They have much better skincare than some of what you're putting on your face. Ladies, it's really kind of shocking if you read the labels of what you're doing to yourself. On average, we ladies use 12 products on our skin with 168 ingredients. That's every day. That's not 12 over a week. That's every day. And there's no telling how many toxins. Is ignorance bliss in that case? Probably. But we know better. And with True Botanicals, you're getting the best ingredients without the 5,000 plus known toxic ingredients. These are made safe, certified. I love them because these are all, I've been using the Pure Radiance Oil morning and evening and the Repair Serum at night, which was the best natural serum voted by Allure magazine. And I love the smell. I love the pureness of it. From the first time you use it, you'll notice a difference. I have. Do I look more like Olivia Wilde, honey?
You look better than Olivia Wilde.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'll tell you, True Botanicals has conducted 3 independent clinical studies, and in all 3 of the trials, True Botanicals outperformed Creme de la Mer. That stuff is stinking expensive, and proactive products. So if you're looking for an anti-aging regime, maybe just you want to stop putting chemicals, you want to use safe skin solutions. Maybe you're battling pregnancy hormones, struggling with acne. Give True Botanicals a try. I think you're going to be really pleased with it. I have been thrilled. Yes, baby.
Yeah, and you've just got to try True Botanicals for yourself. Get 15% off your first purchase at truebotanicals.com/Lovin. That's 15% off your first purchase at truebotanicals.com/Lovin. One more time for good measure. truebotanicals.com/Lovin, Lovin. Love True Botanicals.
Do you?
Yes.
You can start trying them.
That's how it's made you look like Olivia Munn.
Well, it's Olivia Wilde.
Oh, same person.
No, they're not. But both equally beautiful. I would take either one.
Can't name a movie either one's been in.
All right.
Who's that chick that played Harley Quinn?
That's oh my God. If you had not, I could see her face right now. I could see her face right now.
She's
It's one of JC's free passes.
One of AE's
But not
free
really.
passes.
No, she's not.
AE just sit in the corner and watch JC do a free pass.
Oh, whatever. That is so
man.
vulgar. What is her name? Margot Robbie.
Oh,
it took me a minute.
She is an attractive woman.
She is. I wonder if she uses True Botanicals.
I bet she does. I bet she does.
All right. Well, she does not star Harley Quinn or whatever. I forgot her name already. I've erased her from my memory, Margot Robbie. She does not star in 3 shows that two that Alan and I have been watching. Actually, 3. We've been watching Top Chef. We really enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. That's not
Top Chef is good. I love Top Chef.
We've also been
I love how judgy and pretentious Tom and all those judges
they're so pretentious. We just mock them, mocking the chef.
This duck wasn't cut a perfect square.
You did not respect the ingredient.
You didn't respect the ingredient.
What the hell?
What does respecting an ingredient mean?
So we've been having no issues watching that together.
I mean, when I make chicken, I am just flogging my chicken, just flogging it just as hard as I can. Am I not respecting the ingredient?
Apparently not. Then Outer Banks. Alan did not want to watch that with me because it's kind of like a teen drama, I guess, in his opinion.
Which one?
Outer Banks, the one that is supposed to be set.
That's just like a bunch of people talking the whole time.
But it's not. It's more than that.
You know what that reminded me of? Party of 5. Isn't that? I mean, that's been done. That show's been done.
It's not at all like Party of 5.
Oh.
But anyway, it's supposed to be set in the Outer Banks, North Carolina, but because of filming issues, they filmed it in Charleston, South Carolina, which made me extra interested.
South Carolina!
Plus, I knew my daughter was watching it, and I wanted to have something to do with her.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this appropriate?
Some scenes are not so great, but overall...
What's it rated?
Well, it's Netflix. It's a Netflix original series. Probably PG, I guess, PG-13. Anyway, parental guidance suggested, I'm sure.
There's not noodle frontity on this,
I didn't see any nakedness, no. But there's, drug use, and there is, they allude to the fact that a couple has sex on there, but they don't show it. Anyway, and there's some foul language. But it's very intense, very intense. And when I watch a TV show or a movie, I am invested.
So am I.
Like I am
so
there.
So am I.
I get panic attacks. I get hot and sweaty. I start pitting out. I can't stand it. And so I got to about Emma Kelly didn't watch it with me. She didn't want to. She wanted to watch it at 3:00 in the morning when I'm asleep. So I called her down the other day. I was at episode 7. I put the show on pause. I said, Emma Kelly, come here. Come here right now. She said, what? I said, tell me how Outer Banks ends. And she's like, I don't want to tell you. I said, no, tell me how it ends. I need to know. I need to know, is this person going to die? What's going to happen? And she's like, I don't want to tell you, but I made her tell me. She told me everything except for one little plot twist. She said, I don't want you to know that. I said, oh, that's fine. I said, just tell me how it ends. She told me how it ends, and then I could peacefully watch the rest of it. I couldn't stand it. It was making me too anxious. This is why Alan doesn't like watching.
That is the most wheels-off way to watch a show.
I have fast-forwarded movies to the end when it's just me.
Why?
To see who lives.
That does not compute with me.
Because it gives me too much anxiety, Alan. I'm too invested.
So go to the end of the movie to see how it ended.
Yes.
And then go back to where you were. That makes sense. You know who else does that?
Who?
Your dad. He'll go to the end of a football game to see who won.
Well, he's not anxious. He's just like, whatever. But
I get that.
I can't enjoy myself. I'm so upset. And all Alan sits here saying, it's pretend. There are camera people there. There are makeup artists. These are actors. That is fake blood. And I'm like, I don't care.
Look how nice the lighting looks. There's a lighting guy.
It's horrible.
That sounds good. There's a sound guy holding the boom. Look, you can almost see it.
I can't. So we finally gave in to watch Outer Banks, and we're way behind. So we're watching episode 1 of season 1, and Alan finally had it with me. He was like, can you stop making noise? And I'm trying to distract myself. I'm trying to do anything.
I'm still in Ozark.
What did I say?
Outer Banks.
I meant Ozark. We finally started watching Ozark together, episode 1, season 1. And I'm sitting there, I'm just distracting myself, kind of watching out of the corner of my eye while I'm doing dog food things and folding clothes. And he's like, stop making noise. Sit down.
She wouldn't stop moving. And here was the final straw. It's at this
You're so
part.
mad.
It was at this part in the episode towards the end.
On episode 1.
Yeah, in episode 1. It's like the climax of the episode. So I'm like, I'm invested too, but I'm quiet and respectful to the other people in the room that are watching. So I'm just kind of sitting there and just watching. And then all of a sudden, I hear the and I'm like, why are the dogs fighting? What just happened? Kelly had fumbled dog food on the floor in her nervousness. And it was right at the moment where they were going to say something that like decided the episode.
But it cut the tension, didn't it?
I'm like, babe, why are the dogs fighting right now? 5 seconds ago, they were at my feet sleeping.
Yes, they were. I dropped a pellet of dog food. Alan finally, in just frustration and disgust,
yes,
he said, "You are no fun to watch movies with."
I stand by that. I'm sorry, I stand by that. Doesn't mean I don't love my wife. I love my wife desperately.
You just don't watch movies.
I don't want to watch anything with you.
But once we got past episode 1, episode 2 wasn't as bad.
Well, episode 1 wasn't bad for me, but episode
2 wasn't as bad.
Episode 2 was easy.
Calmed down a great deal.
You did calm down. You did calm down.
And the other thing we're really enjoying, we're only through 2 episodes of Ozark, so we got a long ways to go. We finally watched. I was going to watch Dead to Me without you. Didn't think it'd be up your tree or to your liking. I don't know what in your wheelhouse. Is that what I'd say? But I started watching it with you, and we enjoyed that one too.
That's a good show.
So we're finally. I'm so happy we have shows we're watching.
You know who's an underrated actress? Christina Applegate.
She's so
her character is very believable.
She's so good.
Very believable. She does a great job.
She's funny, but she can also do drama, and she does it with just the right amount of humanity. She is really.
I tell you what, she's still got it going on too. She's our age, right?
Christina she might be your age, honey.
Well, she's about 50, isn't she?
I don't know if she's hit 50.
She's around 50.
Some of us have already, but don't look it. So anyway, I'm happy about those. If I don't brag about myself, I look good for 53.
Here, hold on.
I look good for 53. I'm gonna say it.
Pick that up.
All right. So another thing that Alan typically doesn't like doing with me is going to the grocery store. I don't know why.
Can I interrupt for just a second?
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things that Alan typically doesn't. You say Alan typically doesn't like to do
with me,
but he does. But I do them.
I know, but you don't like to do. No, you.
Why do you say I don't like to do them? Because I do them.
But you don't like to go grocery shopping with me, and you really don't. And very rarely.
Okay, I don't like just the everyday run to. Nothing against Kroger. I don't like Krogering. I don't like the way the store's laid out. It's laid out 2 different directions. I hate that.
You have to get
aisles
used to
should
it.
go one way. They should never go 2 ways, and they should never go one way and then on a diagonal. It's like, what's that all about?
Well, you just have to get used to the system.
I mean, I can't find Shiats in that place.
Well, here's the deal. I don't know. I know they're not in every city, just like Kroger's not in every city, but there is a grocery store, and hopefully you have experienced Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is just unique. Well, now you do.
Ad?
No, it's not. It's not an ad. I love it. And so I've been wanting to go because I keep seeing all these articles about you have to try this at Trader Joe's next time you go to Trader Joe's. Well, come to find out, they don't have every single thing in those magazine articles that Trader Joe's. I was very sad. But I told Alan, please go with me to Trader Joe's. It'd be so much fun. They have so many fun things in there. And so he finally broke down and went. He loved
that store is badass.
Loved it. Let me just tell you real quickly some of the things we got at Trader Joe's.
You're going to go through our list?
Just a few things.
Okay.
Because we walked in there just to see. We got I got stacked eggplant Parmesan, pre-frozen. I just have to stick it in the microwave.
Okay, I eat eggs. I eat
That's
eggs.
for me.
I don't eat eggplants.
That's for me because you know what I got for you? I got the seafood paella. Frozen in a bag. You just heat it in the pan. He's going to have paella. I'm not going to go do a gourmet meal. Why? Because it's in a bag and it's frozen.
I eat that all day, every day.
And it was $5, $4.99 if you want to be technical. We got chili lime chicken burgers. We got this peppered hanger steak.
I didn't know that.
What?
The chili lime chicken burgers.
Yes, I did. We got scallion pancakes, chicken skewers
What's
with
a
mango.
scallion pancake? An onion pancake?
Yeah, basically. That's for me too. We got chicken skewers with mango chutney. We got swordfish, steaks, ahi tuna, farm-raised smoked trout.
That's potted meat for me.
Potted meat, Alan got. We got boneless, skinless mackerel in sunflower oil. That was another potted
meat for me.
We got ghost pepper potato chips.
Why do you think my skin's so good?
Ghost pepper potato chips, sriracha ranch dressing.
Yum. You can dip French fries in that. I'm going to make homemade.
Unbelievable.
Hey, I'm going to make homemade French fries because I saw.
The sriracha ranch?
Yeah. What's the chef's name?
Oh, Bobby
Flay. Duh. I saw Bobby Flay and how he does French fries.
We learned a trick.
I'm going to make French fries like Bobby Flay, and I'm going to dip them in that sriracha ranch.
My mother.
And I'm going to gain 4 pounds.
My mother always made homemade French fries when I was growing up. She just cut the russet potatoes. She'd always give me a couple of raw ones because I like to eat them. And she would deep fry them. But I never really paid attention to the process. And so Alan and I got on this little kick where we were watching Beat Bobby Flay, which we'd never seen before. And it was so funny because every episode we saw, they beat Bobby Flay.
I don't like how they always talk down to Bobby
That's
Flay.
The bit, though.
Why don't they respect Bobby
That's
Flay?
The bit. So anyway, what they were saying is you cut the potatoes and then you soak them in water. And I was like, oh, yeah, my mom did do that. I don't remember. I remembered now. It's to get the starch out. Isn't that what they said? To get some of the starch out of the sugar. Mm-hmm. So then once you soak them, how long did it say? Did it say?
I'm going to have to look it up.
Let's say 20 minutes.
It wasn't very long. It wasn't very long.
It wasn't very long. Then you fry them. Then you take them out of the grease and drain them. And then you fry them again.
Yeah. You fry them to cook them the first time, the insides. Then you fry them the second time to give them the crispy brownness.
So they're supposed to be crispy on the outside and soft.
Wonderful
creamy on the inside. So we're going to try that next time. Alan bought a bunch of potatoes.
That's why when I do those steak fries, they kind of taste like you're eating a baked potato because I haven't taken the starchiness out.
And now we've learned something.
Yeah.
We're really getting into that. So I was happy you went with me and thank you. And hopefully if you ever get to go to Trader Joe's, also get their cookie butter. It's really, really good. It's like ground up graham crackers, but it's like a peanut butter spread. And you can put it on apples or bagels. Is there a bird outside our window?
Sounds like it.
We have so many birds. We have these robins that built a nest right next to our water drain pipe. This is the nastiest looking nest you've ever seen. It's the sloppiest thing.
It's the saddest nest.
It's the saddest nest ever.
It's drooping. It's falling.
It's falling. It's like, should we just knock it down? Because I feel bad because I know they want to lay their little robin eggs there.
Yeah, they want to lay two eggs up there.
But it's the saddest nest I've ever seen.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I feel like we should just leave it alone.
I've killed enough animals around here, though. I don't want to kill any baby birds. I've got my 9th rat last night. Give everybody a rat update. 9.
Yeah, people are saying
9.
People are saying that's not a reflection on us, is it?
I don't think it's a reflection.
I don't think it's a reflection on us.
The cleanliness of the grounds here at Evans Manor.
We have a stack of bricks that are right next to the house that were left over because I don't know why people keep stacks of bricks when they build a house. And this house was built in the 90s, and I think those bricks have been sitting there since then. But did we talk about this on the podcast about these rats that are getting?
We haven't. But yeah, the CDC released some information about how rats are becoming more prevalent in the suburbs and more aggressive because all the restaurants have been shut down. Apparently restaurants around restaurants are a breeding ground for rodents.
They get all
the scraps, so the extra trash that's around restaurants, that's what they produce at the end of the night. And that's when rats eat. And
when they're not producing that food, they have to go looking elsewhere.
Exactly. Now, we're talking to our neighbors, next door neighbors. I was helping our across the street neighbors with the landscaping. Our next door neighbors, we walked the dogs with them, and they were saying that they've seen them on their side because where I catch all these rats, right on the other side of the fence is a garden. And they see rats. They've seen rats and rabbits around that garden.
But they said their rat traps, they have 0.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, they said they checked all their rats and they have these little boxes with poison.
Oh, they do the poison.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't catch them in those.
Yeah, so they said they could tell that it hadn't been touched.
It hadn't been touched. That's right.
So I don't know. What do you do? And then we have another neighbor that doesn't believe in killing rats. So,
Hey, I mean, I'm not going to judge anybody about that. I mean,
okay.
Hey, that's fine. But I just don't want them on my property because there's lots of disease. That's the thing. They spread disease.
I just told Alan, I don't want to be the one responsible for killing them, but you kill them, babe, and quickly and humanely. That's it for me. I don't want them to go off somewhere and die a slow and painful death. I want them to be quick.
Well,
done.
It's as quick as I know how.
I know.
So
I know.
It'd sound kind of morbid if I told you this.
Yeah, don't. Is it going to be gross?
No, it's not gross. Me and my dad and my brother-in-law were now.
You're having a competition.
We're having a competition.
Yeah, I know. You're winning.
Well, I started before them.
You did.
My dad has them at his house. He's in Plano. My brother-in-law and my sister, they have them at their house.
Apparently, the Dallas-Fort Worth area is a huge rat problem, and apparently West Plano. This is a known fact that there's a huge rat issue in West Plano. Apparently. So right now, the score is 9 for Alan, 1 for my dad, 1 for JD. And my dad. Well, you're way more aggressive. You have more traps.
Right. So we have a group text, just the 3 of us. That's where all the pictures go back and forth, because my sister was out. You're out. You're kind of out. Every once in a while, you want to see a picture, but my mom, she's out. She don't want to see any of this stuff. So now it's my dad, me, and JD. And my dad threw out so should we assign like you get ace status when you kill a certain amount of rats? And I said, yeah, sure. How about 10? So it's
You're
like
one away,
I'm 1 away. When I kill my 10th, I will have ace status.
There you go. You could add that into your landscaping package.
What that I'm?
You can also set out rat traps.
No, that's why we have exterminators. They're the professionals.
Then why are we doing it?
Because I'm not a professional.
Why are we killing the rats?
I mean, I'm not a professional anything, especially podcaster. But why are we not doing what?
Well, you said it's an exterminator's job.
Yeah, that's what exterminators do. They help with bugs and rodents and things like that. Yeah.
Why are we doing it, not letting the exterminator do it?
Why am I doing it?
Yeah.
Well, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay a guy to come do it. He's going to charge you for the traps, his time, rolling a truck out here and all that. Yeah. I rolled over to Homie D's and paid $3 a trap. $12 on the side of the house. I mean, thought you'd like to save a dime, Evans.
I do. Because we have some home improvement projects we've got coming up, and we can save where we can.
Good, nice.
Save where we can. But you know what? I want to tell you one wonderful thing I've done for myself. Being here at home, working from home at Alan's desk that I've completely destroyed, and I'm really sorry about that, honey. That might be another thing we have to invest in as a new desk. I've destroyed it.
Yeah, I'll put a pad over it.
At work, I have one of those desks where I can stand up, but here at home, I find myself, and Alan's constantly, stand up straight, Kelly, stand up straight. And I've been like hunched over, my shoulders have been burning and really tight. And you know how it is, ladies, when you ask your husband to rub your shoulders, it's like, and they're done.
It's like fish hand.
So for my own, I think it's a health benefit and also stress relief and just for comfort. I got a Theragun. That's what I wanted for my birthday. I was so excited when I got one. And here's the thing. Also, when I was working out with a trainer, she said, your T-bands, I didn't even know I had T-bands. Apparently they're located in your legs. They are very tight. And when I worked out at the gym, she had a Theragun in her gym that she would work on me. And I was like, oh, I can do that for myself at home now instead of, going to the gym. Apparently it's very important to keep that part of your body loose as well. Well, here's the thing I found about Theragun. I do it in the morning while Alan's asleep because the new Theragun, the new and improved version.
Can't hear it.
It's so much quieter. If you've ever heard of Theragun, maybe at the gym or something like that. No, it's so quiet. It doesn't disturb Alan. I love it. It's a handheld percussion therapy device. It releases that muscle tension, and it's using this scientifically calibrated combination of depth, speed, and power. Now as quiet as that electric toothbrush you use every morning too.
Purrs like a kitten.
And they say what a real good use for it too. I use it in the morning, but like between commercial breaks, I'll just do my shoulders and do my T-bands. They say if you work on each of your muscle groups 2 minutes each before you go to bed, out like a light, baby. You just go to bed completely relaxed, and then in the morning go through the same routine again. And Theraguns now, you thought, well, I know I've tried to get one before. I wasn't really sure I could afford them. Plus, you've got the loud factor. All that's off the table because check this out, this special offer for our Sandwiches and Lovin' podcast listeners.
Yep, you can try Theragun. It's risk-free for 30 days, and there's no substitute for the Theragun Gen 4. Babe, it's got that OLED screen.
That's the newest one, the quieter one.
A personalized Theragun app and the quiet and power that you're going to need. And the Theragun starts at only $199. So go to Theragun.com/Lovin right now and get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's Theragun.com/Lovin, Lovin. One more time, Theragun.com/Lovin.
And never ask your man to rub your shoulders again. Say, I got this.
And he never will.
I won't ask.
Because you got Theragun.
I do. Love. Best gift. Best gift. If Alan hadn't gotten it, well, my boss got it for me. If my boss hadn't got it for me.
Hey, Alan, this is George.
It's the best gift you can get for yourself.
Did you ever tell you how that conversation went?
Yes.
I did?
Yes.
Well, podcast listeners didn't. Should I tell them?
If you'd like for them to hear it.
So George calls me, Kelly's boss calls me right before Kelly's, hey, Alan, this is George. And I said, hey, George, yeah.
We have a very generous boss.
Oh, it's like, hey, I thought I'd call you to see if you had any ideas about what Kelly wants for her birthday. Hey, man. And I'm like, yeah, gosh, well, I'm trying to think. Oh, well, God, you're a lot of help. I thought you'd know. And I'm like, well, hold on, give me a second. George, I know what she wants, a blender. A blender? Okay, well, yeah, you're really not a lot of help. I thought you had a better idea than that.
I did. I wanted one.
Hey, man. And I'm like, no, George, no. I know what she wants. She wants one of those massage guns because she's always bitching and complaining about how I give her a massage. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, well, you get the blender and I'll get
the Theragun.
I'll get the Theragun.
I got me a Theragun. I'm so excited.
So then, ding dong, Amazon guy comes. What's the matter?
I don't know what you're going to say.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I thought we were done with the story.
Oh, I haven't finished.
Oh, okay.
So ding dong, Amazon guy comes and there's 2 packages. Kelly opens one. It's a blender.
Yay!
Like, WTF? Kelly opens the other. It's a Theragun. So George and I had somehow not communicated.
He got both gifts.
He got both gifts.
Because you got me a blender as well.
So you got 2 blenders.
Yeah.
But my blender was actually a really nice blender.
He got a nicer one.
But George,
our boss is very generous.
George whipped out his 12-pounder and laid it on the table because then he got the freaking Ninja.
We love it.
Oh,
it's really good.
You push a button, that sumbitch makes a milkshake in 45 seconds.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
We got a blender just to make milkshakes, let's be honest.
Am I dropping dimes?
I don't ever say that to you because...
You're looking at me real strange.
I don't know.
Why are you looking at me so funny?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
you're very handsome.
Do I look funny? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm kind of hot. I get hot flashes.
I think Kelly's going through the change.
What's the change? In fact, we had a kind of a little moment today.
Hey, come on. That's way too... Let's wait. Back. No, let's not.
It's real.
That's way too much.
But it's real.
Whatever.
It's real. Can we share it or not?
That's fine. Whatever.
This is real. Okay. Everybody teases me that I can't remember anything. And I can't remember a lot of stuff. I can remember stuff from my childhood, like random stuff. I can remember stuff that happened 20 years ago. I can remember celebrity minutia. But for some reason, my short-term memory has been getting really bad lately. So today, this is just the most recent example. We're interviewing the kid, Rudy, that plays JJ on Outer Banks. And he is talking on the interview. And Alan can only hear my side of it because I have earbuds in. And he says, I grew up in Alaska. And he starts talking about Alaska, blah, blah, blah. And not 2 minutes later, I said, gosh, the nicest people in the world are from Canada.
G'day, mate.
And I was like, why do you think that is? Do you think it's the way you were raised? Do you think is the country so beautiful? And he's like, well, I'm from Alaska. And I was like, oh my God. I flat out heard him say that.
That's the same country you're from.
I'm from Alaska?
Country. That's part of the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's it. He's American.
Right.
And even when he said he was from Alaska, the first thing that popped in my head was like, oh, my nanny's from Alaska. So I knew he was talking about Alaska. And within 30 seconds, I forgot, and I thought he was from Canada.
You just thought, it's someplace that's freaking cold.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, but you can see Canada from Alaska. It was bad. So you'll hear that on the radio. So anyway, after the interview, I come out, I tell Alan, I'm so embarrassed. My daughter's going to be so embarrassed that I embarrassed her in front of JJ, even though he doesn't know who we are. And anyway, I start talking to the dogs, and I start calling Larry George. And I do this a lot. I've been getting their names confused and everything. And for some reason, Alan got really upset. I think for the first time because usually he's like,
he got upset mad.
No, he got upset sad, because usually he's like, Kelly, you know the dog's name, it's Larry or it's Zoe. He always corrects me. But for today, I think it finally registered with him that I'm having problems. He got really sad, and it was really sweet.
Okay. Yeah.
He's very worried about me and my memory loss. But I told him, I've heard from some of our listeners who say when they were going through the change, which I think I am starting to go through that memory loss is a part of that.
I hope that's all it is.
Alan's worried about me, and he wants me to go get it checked. So it was really sweet. He hugged me, and I could tell he was getting a little misty.
Okay.
He was getting a little, it was very sweet to know that you care about me.
Well, of course I care about you.
He said, yeah, this memory loss and stuff. He said it was frustrating. It is frustrating when you tell somebody something and a minute later they can't remember what you said. He said, but now I'm seeing that it's not something I'm doing on purpose. It's not on purpose. I just can't remember anything. I can't remember anything. So anyway,
like I was telling Kel, I don't know anything about this, and that's why I wanted to go see somebody. But maybe it's hormonal.
Maybe it's hormonal. I'm optimistic that it's just hormonal.
Like it's part of that change, and I'm not trying to be funny. It's part of that change where your hormones change.
Yeah,
right?
I've been having a ton of hot flashes lately in the middle of the night, so I'm hopeful that's what it is. I did years ago go to a hormone doctor because it was all the rage to do that, and he said he thought I was exhibiting the beginning stages of Hashimoto's, and it's like a syndrome. It's not like, I think a syndrome isn't like a specific disease. It's like a bunch of symptoms. That's what a syndrome is.
Mm.
Okay. And so one of the Hashimoto's, I think it's an autoimmune thing. I'm not sure. One of the things is memory loss. But my great-great-grandmother, not my great-grandmother. No, my great-grandmother, not my grandmother and not my mother, but my great-grandmother had Alzheimer's. And that's the only instance of Alzheimer's in my family, I think.
My
great-grandmother, my mother Price.
Your great-grandmother?
She died with Alzheimer's. So anyway, I'm hoping, I told Alan, I said, I think I don't sleep well. And I think it might be hormonal. But I have an appointment with my OBGYN in a couple weeks. So hopefully he'll have some answers for me. It was very sweet. I was very concerned today.
I encourage you to get it checked out. That's all I can say.
Well, the first time did you look at me and say, damn, my wife's getting old? Is that what it was?
No, it has nothing to do with old. I've just noticed it more lately.
Yeah.
And it's more frequently.
Yeah.
So that's why I think you should get it checked out.
Don't you think it's also that I don't sleep well?
Yeah.
I have tired brain.
I think sleep, that's one thing I've learned in my life is that's affected my life so much is my lack of sleep. Almost my entire life.
But you think you're sleeping, you don't realize you're not with the sleep apnea.
Yeah. I think that affected I know it affected my mental health, my relationships with people. And that sleep is one of the most important things you can focus on. I
don't get enough of it.
I still have people message me and say, hey, what's that mouthpiece you used to wear? I always tell them, look, you want it taken care of. There's two things you can do: custom mouthpiece or CPAP machine. CPAP machine's the gold standard. If you don't want to wear that big thing on your face, then get a custom mouthpiece. Yeah. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I went to Dr. Suzanne Thai, Thai at Swisher Dental, and that's not an ad. She just made my custom mouthpiece for me.
Right.
But go see her.
The mail order ones, if you have snoring and if it works for you, great. But sometimes it won't fix sleep apnea And Alan had sleep apnea. And that's why he needed to get the special piece. And she worked with him over until we got it just right. And that's what we liked about that. So anyway, I think like last night, for instance, I started getting ready for bed at 9 o'clock. What time did I get to bed? It was after 11.
We didn't get to bed last night until about midnight. That's every night.
Yeah.
That's every night.
Because we start getting ready for bed, and then it's the dogs, and it's all this stuff, and I don't know. We gotta do better. Gotta do better.
Let's change the energy and talk about Zoe for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I want you to give, because Alan is the dog expert now because he's read Cesar Millan's book.
That makes me an expert.
And everything I do is wrong.
That's not true.
Apparently telling the dog, get down, isn't what you're supposed to do. So apparently everybody that tells your dog to get down.
No, you can do that. That's fine. It's just
you told me
Cesar,
don't do that.
Cesar prefers a different approach.
What does Cesar and Alan Evans prefer?
Well, it's kind of around like your energy, just how confident your energy is around the animals.
I'm confident I want him to get down.
It's around the energy. It's around walking your dogs and forming a bond with them when you walk. And then it's also around the discipline part of it is like, if they're doing something like jumping on you, like ignoring that behavior. When they're doing something that's good, it's like rewarding that behavior.
Right.
So, I mean, that's what I've been trying to do. So if I see her and she's in a calm, what does Cesar call it? Calm, submissive state. So she's on the floor, she's sitting, or she's with Larry and they're just kind of sitting there. I always look over at them and say, good girl, good boy. And they kind of look at me and they just are in this calm.
They're like, what?
Yeah, they're just in this calm, submissive type mentality. And if they're going like ape shit, like they were tonight when we took them for a walk, or Zoe was, just staying as calm as I can so she's not getting even more wound up because I'm getting wound up at her.
Yeah, it's like Alan said, they were feeding off my energy when I was trying to get George and his Larry and his harness and get him ready to go out the door. And Zoe's jumping on him the whole time. And I'm like pushing Zoe away to get off of him because she's like jumping right on top of him. And I'm like, get off, get away. And Alan's, you're not doing it right. She's feeding off your energy. Now you're all high strung.
Well, that makes everybody. Well, it makes everybody.
But she won't stop.
I know. It's frustrating because she's a puppy, right? It's super frustrating. But like Cesar says, you cannot fake dogs out. They can feel your energy. They can hear it in your voice. They can see your body language, and I
think they can smell it too.
How many times as a pet owner, have you come in the room when your dog's done something wrong, and you look at your dog, look at them, and they give you the ears back, and they kind of hunch their shoulders a little bit, and they kind of slink off, and you didn't even say anything. It's because they can feel your energy, and they can see that you're pissed. That's why they do that. I mean, they are very good at reading those cues.
Well, Zoe loves my face, and I don't know what it is. She wants to sniff every part of it.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. I don't know what is it. Something I'm eating? Am I giving off hormones right now? Maybe that's what it is. But she gets in my face. It's so sweet, and she starts sniffing everything, and she wants to get in my ears, and she gets in my eye sockets. And her nose, she's just burying her nose in my eye sockets, and she's just smelling me. And Alan's just sitting there laughing. And she tries to nibble on my chin, and then she gets a little carried away and starts trying to bite me, and we have to stop that.
That's not cool, yeah.
That's not cool. But yeah, she's super sweet, y'all. Those mini schnauzers are sweet. But of course, once we told the world we adopted a mini schnauzer, everybody's like, we love ours, but they sure are loud. They sure are talkers. And they're big barkers, so
she'll talk when she has a reason to, but most of the time she's quiet.
No, and until somebody rings the doorbell.
Yeah, they ring the doorbell, she goes ape.
Or comes in the house.
I'll tell you what, and I pity the pool guy tomorrow. I'm gonna have to
be on the lookout.
I'm gonna have to close the doggy door because they will run out there.
Well, Larry always does.
Yeah, but now Zoe will go out there and give him a rash of you know what. So.
Yeah. And it's scary. I mean, I don't care how little a dog is. I'm scared.
They're not going to do anything. They're like it's like
we're not sure if Zoe won't.
Oh shoot! Like I was telling Kelly today, it's like wimpy and wimpier. What are they going to do?
I know Larry won't. Larry's never been anybody.
Who's wimpy and who's wimpier? You said Larry was wimpier.
Yeah, Larry's wimpier.
Poor Larry.
Poor Larry, man.
Oh,
Larry is my heart.
He is so beaten down.
He is over. And Larry has this one toy he loves.
Guys,
it's a little devil doll. It's red.
This was the ultimate diss.
That's his baby. And I'll say, go get your baby. And he'll go get his baby. And he'll go get his crate. Honey, where's your baby? He'll go get his baby. He loves his baby. This dog has had this devil for well over a year.
It's one of the first toys I bought.
It's one of the first toys he's had. He chews on it constantly, but he doesn't destroy it because he loves it.
He just mouths it.
He mouths it. He's had other toys that, have kind of come and gone. He's torn them apart. This one he just loves. Zoe got that doll today and chewed one of the arms off.
And you know what? She was laying on the ground, chewing it, looking at Larry right in the eyes. And I'm looking down. I'm like, babe.
That's it.
These two are basically what this is. This is intentional.
Yeah.
This is not by accident.
Because Alan read the book.
Well, I'm just saying. The toy thing, it's like when you're playing tug of war, they say when you're playing tug of war with your dog. If you want to show that you're the alpha in the house, don't let the dog win tug of war every time because the dog's going to say, oh, okay, this is my toy.
But if you have a timid dog,
you let him win every once in a while because you give him some confidence.
Right.
You give the dog confidence. Well, Zoe was chewing Larry's devil and looking at him square in the eye. And I tell Kelly, look what's going on. Zoe pretty much said, you know what, Larry? I know this is your toy, but this is my house.
She declared supremacy today, and we witnessed it.
Poor Larry.
I was so heartbroken. But Alan insists to me
just let him work it out.
That Larry doesn't care. I'm like, how could he not care?
They don't take it personal.
I took it personally.
They don't take it personal. It's like,
but I do love. Do I love Zoe yet? I really like. I like her more and more. The calmer she's getting.
I love Larry and I love Zoe.
But she chewed the devil's arm off.
Let's see, she's a puppy. That's what they do. Puppies, her gums hurt. She needs to gnaw.
We've given her every other toy.
I know. Boy, she'll go through those bull dicks. She'll go through those.
That's not what that is. It's a bull stick.
Bull penis.
It's a bully. Quit saying that.
Yeah, a bully is a bull penis.
How do you know that?
That's what it said on the package.
It did not.
Yes, it did.
Go give me that package and show it to me.
I'm on a podcast right now.
I don't believe it. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to bet anything on it.
I have a lot of experience with bull penis.
Well, all right. So my cousin Cindy, about a week or two ago, my hair is getting really, really long, and it's getting to the point, when it's so long that it starts losing shape. That's where I'm at, ladies. I've loved growing it. I wish I could be one of those women that has my hair down to my butt.
I love your
beautiful. Hair. Thank you, honey.
Very long and flowing.
Getting very long.
Chestnut colored. Look at it.
Thank you, honey.
That's a flowing chestnut mane.
Thank you. I've been growing it during quarantine. But it's time to get it shaped up. It's getting like, I told my friend the other day, it looks like burnt horsetail in the back. But people were asking me, how do you get so much body in your hair? And when I use hot rollers, I've used hot rollers since I was in high school, I think. And I've tried using curling wands and stuff like that. And it doesn't always work for me. But anyway, so I just went on, I rolled my hair the other night. And so I showed a picture of me and my curlers. And I said, this is me. This is my big secret. And, you spray it and set it and poofy hair. Now, of course, through the course of the day, it starts falling like it has right now. But my cousin Cindy, she went out and bought the same curlers. And she said, now I want to see how you roll it.
Now, where would you get these curlers?
Oh, I get Conair. I've got them. I did a link to them on my Amazon Wink Wink store.
Done.
Well, everybody can have one. You basically, I talk about stuff.
I don't have one.
You could set up one.
Just like I don't have a coupon code.
You could set up one.
Oh, okay.
I talk about so much stuff on the radio and on the podcast. And it's just like, just go to my Amazon Wink Wink store and I have a link to it there. Will I get a few pennies off of it? Literally, like a couple
pennies being the key word.
Yeah, it's just like a couple pennies.
I ain't seen a payment from that thing in months.
Yeah, it's nothing. So you can go buy them at Walmart or Target if you want, but if you're an Amazon shopper, you want the exact ones, I try to link them. That's what that is. It's Amazon.com/shop/Kelly Raspberry. I think that's right. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, she wanted me to do a video for her to show her how to roll my hair. I was like, well, I'll just do a fun one. It's not that fun. I'll just do it and I'll post it on our YouTube channel. So if you want to see how I roll my hair with my hot curlers, exactly what I do, go to A Sandwiches and Lovin' on YouTube and it's there. And you can see it's really simple. I don't razzle dazzle you with a lot of really super interesting facts or secrets. I just roll my hair and show you how it turns out.
The lighting was good. Your light guy set up some nice lighting.
Thank you, Alan. Alan set me up.
Thank you.
He kind of left me hanging at the end. I pressed the end button and I thought it was over, but apparently when you press the end button, it's not over.
You do end stream.
You're still, I didn't know that. I just pressed stop and I didn't realize I was still sitting there looking like a
How
fool.
do you press stop?
I don't know. I look like a fool sitting there.
How do you press stop?
I don't care. I don't know. But during the hair tutorial, if you want to go again, Sandwiches from Lovin on YouTube, I was pointing out the fact that I'm getting gray here on the sides and I'm getting my hair colored too, but I also have thin hair on the sides. So when I have thin hair on the sides and it's gray, it looks like I'm balding. And that's been a real issue for me. It's, thinner hair. My mother has really thin hair too. It might be hereditary. I don't know, but I want to have better hair. I'm growing it out, and the longer it gets, I want it to stay thick and healthy. So that's why I was really excited when this company approached us, because all their business is making hair beautiful for women. It's called Nutrafol.
Nutrafol.
Yes. Not everybody talks about thinning hair. It's embarrassing for a lot of people, but I tell all my business. And nearly half of all women do experience losing their hair as early as age 40. And 30 million women experience hair loss. Why are we not talking about it? We talk about all of our other business. Well, Nutrafol is formulated with some potent botanicals to help you grow hair as strong as you are, ladies. So as it's getting longer, it can stay thick and luscious. And it's physician formulated to be 100% drug-free. On top of thicker, stronger hair, you're not using lasers. You're not using chemicals. These ingredients could also, because of it's all pure and natural stuff you're putting in your body, can help with your stress levels, your skin, your nails. Your nails can get stronger, even your libido, babe.
Hey.
If you go to Nutrafol.com, you can take their hair wellness quiz, customize product recommendations, and, get the power to grow thicker, stronger hair. Put that power back into your hands. And when you subscribe, you get monthly deliveries. You never miss a dose. Shipping is free. You can pause or cancel at any time. Does it work? Yes. 77% of women saw improvements in just 90 days. I have not been on Nutrafol for 90 days. I've been on it for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 at this point. I can't remember, memory loss. But I will be honest with my results when they come in, but I'm really pleased with it. And even if you aren't experiencing thinning hair, Nutrafol can help you grow thicker, stronger hair if, like me, you just want to grow better hair.
Yeah, you do. You can grow thicker and healthier hair and support A Sandwich and Some Lovin' by going to Nutrafol.com and use our promo code SANDWICH to get 20% off. This is their best offer available anywhere. And you heard it right here. Plus, you can get free shipping on every order. Get 20% off at Nutrafol.com. Promo code SANDWICH. That's the best offer you're going to get, is that 20% off at Nutrafol.com. And that's spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code SANDWICH. It's the best offer anywhere. Best offer you're going to find. That's 20% off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code SANDWICH for hair as strong as you are.
I can't remember anything, but I'm strong. So is my hair.
And you're going to remember how I spelled Nutrafol. Mm-hmm. That's what you're going to do. Oh, wow. Look up and the podcast is almost over.
I know.
Holy moly.
I know. Time flies.
Man, time flies when you're having fun. Well, you want to bring it home for Jerome? And
I thought you had some stuff you want to say, but I know you had a couple of letters.
Yeah, I have something good. We can how about we read one letter from one of our dear customers?
Okay.
And we will
we'll save the rest for next time.
We'll save my show content for next time because it's actually pretty fun. But it's going to take some time. Just real quick. So Kelly and I, we talked about how, I joke and say, well, I'm not joking. I say we have very, very good customers, which is you, the listener. And I was being from the business world, you know how like businesses, behind the scenes, they rank their customers. Like, who's the very, very best customer?
Right, you cater to your best.
Oh, yeah, you take them on trips to freaking Greece and France, and you do all that fancy
Ain't nobody
stuff.
taking me to Greece and France.
We try to take people to Mexico this summer.
Well, yeah, but they pay for it.
Will they get a discount?
They get a deal.
Next
summer, people.
Get to hang out with us.
Family vacation.
In Speedo. No, but so Kelly and I came up with a ranking system for our customers on the podcast.
a sandwich with some lovin'. Alan being the marketing genius.
Yes.
He is. He said we should do it based on different types of sandwiches.
Yes. So if you are one of our very, very best customers, you are the Oaked, a sandwich and some lovin' barbecue sandwich. That's the best sandwich you're going to get.
Because why not promote our other side hustle with that?
Absolutely. That's called cross promotion.
That's what that is.
The second level sandwich, so the first level sandwich, you're the very
Oaked
best.
barbecue.
You've listened since
Pulled
day
pork.
one. You've listened since day one. You've been to every live event that Kelly and I have done.
Well,
you write us letters. You've maybe written a letter.
You're very engaged.
You're engaged. You follow us on all the social medias.
Yeah.
You
can't hold it against them if they can't be at all of our live events. Because what if they're listening
Hey,
in New Zealand?
Hey,
they can. That's still about. You can't say Sam's not a pork sandwich.
Okay, I'll say that you've attempted to come to one of our live events.
You're just engaged.
You're engaged. Okay, you've what else have you done? Basically, you've listened since day one. That's your very, very best customer.
Right.
That's your Oak.
Or you go back and listen.
Yeah. Or we have some that say, I've listened twice. I've listened to podcasts more than once.
That's crazy.
That's legit. Okay, your second level customer, good customer, but maybe, you came in episode 30. We're not going to hold it against you. You're a good customer. But you're
not going to go back and listen to 1 to 29?
Yeah, it's like, shit, I ain't got time to do that. But I'll listen to you from 30 on. You are a BLT, a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich.
With the good tomatoes.
Yes, with the beef steak.
Beef steak tomatoes,
with the thick peppered bacon.
Oh, yeah, and Duke's mayonnaise.
Sure.
And good ground pepper.
Yeah, yes. And not this old...
that peppered bacon, too. That bacon that's got pepper on it.
And I said that. And not that old wilted iceberg lettuce, like romaine lettuce.
No? What kind?
Romaine lettuce, not the iceberg lettuce.
Oh.
Yeah, romaine lettuce.
I thought you were saying not like iceberg and romaine. You're saying not like iceberg.
Yeah.
Romaine.
Yeah, okay. So that's our second level customer. Good customer. But, I don't got time to listen to you yahoos, episode 1 through 30. That's okay. That's okay.
But if you want to be a pulled pork barbecue
all
sandwich,
250 whatever we've done, okay?
Go back.
Now, your third level customer, every once in a while they listen. I mean, I know Kelly and Alan. I think they're good. But if I can get to it, I get to it. I'm probably 10 episodes behind. But I've been listening, but I'm not up to date. And that's okay. But you're listening. And every once in a while, since you're so far behind, sometimes you got to email me and get a promo code. Like, hey, Alan, can you give me that promo code for that? Sure, I'll do it for you. Absolutely, I'll do it for you. But you're a peanut butter and jelly. It's a good sandwich.
Whoa.
Peanut butter and jelly is a good sandwich.
Crunchy or creamy?
Creamy. Because I like it creamy.
I like it crunchy.
Oh, I like it creamy. Oh, give me creamy.
But see, I like peanut butter. That's good because peanut butter and jelly sandwich is still good. I like peanut butter and jelly.
This isn't a knock.
Right, no, it's good. I still like peanut butter and jelly.
If you have one of these sandwich names, you are a very, very best customer of ours.
No, you said very, very best is the
well, yeah, there's different levels.
Good.
Right.
Okay.
And then if you're not a sandwich, then there's everybody else. So, I've listened once or twice, or, I kind of think I was an asshole.
You're toast.
Yeah.
But I love toast. There you go.
Like John, our friend John, who sent me the mean email. Like, he ain't a sandwich. He's
What is he?
I don't know. He's a piece of bread. I don't know. He's nothing.
That's not nice.
We had to come up with
It
something.
can be a slider.
Ew.
Baby sandwich.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that's good.
What letter were you going to read? Did that have something to do with the sandwiches?
Sorry.
Why did you go down that bunny hole?
Because
Did it have something to do with your letter?
Yeah, because I think this is one of our very best customers.
Oh.
This one is from, yes, it actually, she is. Connor. Subject is.
A woman named Connor?
We'll get to that. The subject is, hello. Hi, Alan and Kelly. I am one of your self-proclaimed best customers. I'd say even I am the Oaked, a sandwich and some Lovin' barbecue sandwich.
Oh, good.
I've been listening to the Kid Craddock Morning Show since kindergarten.
Thank you.
And I am now 24. That's a long time.
I've been there 26 years.
And I've also followed your podcast journey since the beginning. I've wanted to write you a while, but after seeing Alan's birthday post for Cole, I felt more compelled than ever. You both seem like awesome and loving parents. I really admire how you both seem to balance a hectic work life while also making time for your family as well as one another. I just graduated with my master's in forensic science from Texas Tech. All right. Go Raiders. Good job, Connor. Wreck 'em. And I've moved back home to Fort Worth, town of the cow, Cowtown. You both serve as an inspiration to me as I start my career. I've had anxiety about managing a good balance between focusing on my boyfriend as well as how I can be better myself in my career. However, listening to y'all eases that anxiety and makes me think, man, if they can make time for each other with everything they have going on, then surely I can do the same. Well, sometimes, Connor, we don't. And don't call me Shirley. I hope nothing but the best for you both and your family. Thank you for always making me laugh and smile while also providing some great advice. Best wishes, Connor. P.S. I am a girl with a boy name.
It's cool.
P.S.S. Screw that guy, John.
That's why you wanted to read the letter, just for the PSS.
The podcast would not be what it is without Alan.
Y'all need to quit picking on John. John had my back.
You know what?
You know I love you.
Oh, I know you do. But you know what? Sometimes you
What?
just want to let a sleeping dog lie. Because you get my feathers all ruffled up, I just won't let it go.
Okay, a dog doesn't have feathers.
Well,
number one.
okay, I'm mixing metaphors. I'm fine. Whatever. That's fine. I don't know.
Alright.
Have you ever played that game? The metaphor game? Like I say a metaphor and you tell me if that's really what it is.
That sounds like a fun game.
No, it actually is. Like
Okay, give me an example. Of course you can't do it on the spot, right?
a bird in the hand is worth 3 in the bush.
No, it's worth 2 in the bush.
See, it's like that. Like, is the metaphor you said like really the way it's supposed to be said? We'll play that next time.
We'll do that.
We'll play that next time. And I just wanted to say bush. All right, babe. Well, this was fun.
Thank you. And I need to go to bed. I need to get my rest.
You do.
Because I'm losing my mind.
I love you desperately.
I love you too.
I love our listeners desperately, especially tonight. Connor. Thank you, Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
For the nice letter. Shout out to Connor.
Yes, May 31st, 2020 will be my 26th anniversary on the radio in Dallas,
Wow,
Texas.
that's
On
awesome.
Kiss
That's
FM,
quite an accomplishment.
Kid Credit Morning Show. I had a big party last year. I don't need anything this year.
Any squat happening this year.
Nah, it's fine.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Oh, you were showered with awards and parties
love.
last year. And love.
The year of love.
The year of love for the bug.
2020 is just like.
It's like what?
It's so funny because we all started.
It's like what?
Because you know how we all started 2020? This is the year where everything is clear. 2020, a new decade. It's just like, this is going to be the year. I'm going to better myself. And then it was,
Shit.
this has been a horrible year.
2020 just took a big dump on your head.
But you know what? For somebody, this is going to be a great year. They're going to meet the love of their life. There's people that are having babies.
Yeah.
There are people who are falling in love.
Oh,
There are people who are thriving. There
there
are people who are going to make a lot of money.
Yep. They're still
There are
good.
people who,
They're still good in this world.
you know, they feel like maybe they hit rock bottom and they're going to rise up and they're going to, 2020
Oh, wait.
is going to be,
Just give us a little before we sign off.
what?
Just when you
Just when you thought about giving up, something inside said it's time to wake up. Don't let the problems of life get you down. I know a way you can turn it around. You are a part of my family. You are part of my tribe. You have a reason to live. This is your moment to shine. Keep patient, wake up. Let's get it. Rise up, shout out with one voice. We will never give up. Cause when the darkness surrounds you and you're lost in the night, we'll be here waiting for you in the morning light. Kid Nation, wake up. Rise up. Kid Nation, wake up. Rise up. Kid Nation.
All right, babe.
I didn't know we were going to do the whole thing.
And with that,
Why am I not on America's Got Talent?
well,
There's a lot of reasons.
I think you should be.
A lot of reasons. All right.
All right. Well, remember to follow Kelly Raspberry on social media. Follow me, Alan
my
Evans,
name everywhere.
on social media.
But you're not Alan Evans.
But you'll find me out there. I am the Alonzo 1971 on Instagram.
Can you change that?
No. Follow at A Sandwich and Some Lovin', which is our Instagram for the podcast. Lots of cool stuff out there. We have Facebook for the podcast.
We have YouTube.
Yeah.
A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
Yeah. Follow us on all the social medias. We do quite a bit of it and like to engage.
We're not doing Twitter that much.
Twitter,
I kind of like lost interest in Twitter.
I'm too happy to be on Twitter.
It's so mean.
Yeah, I'm too happy to be on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow us out there, and hope you enjoyed it, and we will do this again real soon.
Yeah.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye.
All right. Are you gonna?
Did you like that drum track?
That's good, honey. I didn't know. I know we're gonna do the whole thing. I'm just glad I remembered it. My memory's not as bad as we thought. Let's try. Can you I don't know if it's an urgent thing. Disable the disabled comments thing.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna type this up tomorrow.
I gotta send this to Stop Talking.
I'm gonna get the dogs out. Maybe everybody will want to see them because they're gonna come charging in here in about 2 seconds.
They're so gonna charge in here and just act like two banshees.
You can throw this trash up.
Good night, Evans. What you been doing in here?
Living.
Like a rat's nest in here. Yeah. All right, guys. John is a wiener. Melanie, that is babe. Melanie, sweet Mel. You know what she just said?
What?
John is a wiener. That's awesome. Oh God. Oh, Mel. I'm with you. I am with you. Oh boy. Yeah, come on, Kelly. Let's do it. Come to Dallas, have dinner. We're gonna get out. Eventually we'll get out of here. Whoa.
I went off key.
Mel is
still Malvin?
Mel is being very
Mel, watch your mouth, Mel.
She's being very risque.
Is she drinking?
She said, you know what else she said? She said, I bet Kelly likes a big sausage sandwich. I'm probably just reading that lewd, where she did not mean that to be lewd. Wow. Mel, you're funny. All right, guys. Here, hold on. Oh God, I hear them. Here they come. Oh, they're acting pretty calm, actually.
Say hi.
Oh, there she is. There's my girl. Here she is. Look at her haircut. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Oh. Look at her haircut. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. What's wrong? You're okay. What's wrong?
Maybe she needs to pee.
Oh yeah, she might. Oh.
So let's just see everybody. Family portrait.
Oh.
Family portrait. Yay! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, good girl. Yes. You wanna go out and pee pee? Wanna go pee pee? Okay.
Look at that sweet haircut.
Isn't that sweet?
Did she get a nice haircut? Look at that.
Look at my sweet boy. He's like, what is happening?
Oh, he's so over
What is
it.
happening?
He's-
Go pee pee? You go pee pee?
You go outside?
You go outside?
Here, go outside.
Ugh. Come on. Let's go outside.
And
Let's go. Come on.
there they go. Oh man, they're awesome. Your dogs are awesome. Oh. Change? Yeah, I should have changed my voice. Pretty flying thing. I should have totally changed my voice. Like a big sausage sandwich. Good nation, wake up. Rise up. All right, guys. Well, Hope you guys had fun. And it's late. You guys get to bed. It's already 10:15. Right, later for some of you. But oh, there it is. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for everything. I don't know if Kara on tonight? I didn't see Kara. I'm looking back at the comments. I don't see Kara, but that's okay. Michael, thanks for being here and moderating. Appreciate you and everything you're doing. You kind of fly under the radar, but you're a big help. I'm telling you, that's awesome to publish those links and all that stuff. It really, I mean, it's really great. We appreciate that. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Love you guys. Bye.